Yo guys, what is going on? My name is Marin and welcome back to yet another video. Today I'm gonna be showing you how you can keep on improving now that it's a competitive off-season. So let's get right into it. Starting off, the new season is rumored to begin March 19th, or in other words, in just 2 days. And as always, it's gonna be a few weeks before they start up with competitive events after the new season is released. This gives us an opportunity to get a head start before everyone else by playing zone rule customs. Endgame is something that can't be practiced enough. The more you play it, the more experience you'll get, and as a result, you'll start becoming more and more confident. And with that confidence comes better and better tournament results. Unfortunately, I do not know of any good zone rule custom Discord servers anywhere else other than in EU. But if you're from EU, pay close attention now. If you're from any other region, feel free to skip to the timestamp on screen right now. In Europe, these are the zone rule customs I play. Firstly, we have Proper Practice. This is a zone rule custom server where everyone, no matter if you have 0 PR, can play. In order to join, what you need to do is follow their Twitter, turn on notifications, and wait for them to post an invite link on the Twitter to the Discord. It's crucial that you're very fast at clicking the notification as soon as you get it, as hundreds of others are attempting to join the Discord as well. They usually post invite links to the Discord every day or every other day. And the second custom server I play on at the moment is Noah Rayleigh Customs. Noah Customs are the very same thing as Proper, but slightly more active. In order to join Noah Customs, you will have to follow their Twitter account, Noah Rayleigh Custom, and turn on their notifications as well. Just like with Proper, Noah Rayleigh Customs post invite links on their Twitter, and they also post invite links every single day. So now that you've successfully managed to join both the Discords and you're ready to play, you ask yourself, why do I play these customs and what is the benefit? Well, let me tell you. First off, I want to start by saying this. If you feel no sense of improvement when playing these zone rule customs, there is definitely something else holding you back that you need to account for. Keep in mind that there is no reason to play something if you want to improve and you yourself feel no sense of improvement. You need to trust your own instinct on whether you improve or not when playing any of the tips in today's video. Because without your own belief that you're improving, you won't be improving anyways. With that out of the way, let me go over 3 reasons why playing zone rule customs will make you a much better competitive player. Number 1. You will learn to play at a high level with a bad performing game, FPS and ping-wise. As we all know, in stacked games, the lobbies are super laggy. And if you want to become a professional Fortnite player, it is essential that you learn to play on bad performance, and that you don't let the lag hold you back. Number 2, you'll learn how to manage your mats in moving zones, something you won't learn from anything else. By playing zone rule customs, you'll understand how many mats you can actually use in first, second, third, and final moving. Knowing how to play risk-free whilst using limited mats is a skill very few players have, but something you'll learn after playing a lot of zone rule customs. 3, and finally, you'll learn what kind of eliminations that is safe to go for and what kind of eliminations that is risky to go for. By playing zone rule customs, you'll get a better understanding of what kind of kill opportunities to take and what kind of kill opportunities to let go of. A lot of players when playing tournaments think that every kill opportunity is a good kill opportunity, and this is wrong, and you'll quickly learn that by playing zone rule customs. Lastly, on the topic of zone rule customs, I want to add that you want to have the following mentality when playing endgames in these stacked customs. Use your mats. Don't be scared to full tarp and play it safe. And don't be afraid at all to go out of mats. By playing at your mats, you'll fully understand when you need a refresh, or rather, when to start playing for a refresh. I see so many players taking dumb risks by not building, when in reality they should, and they get beamed and end up dying with over 500 mats. If this is you, you're wasting your time when playing zone rule customs, and your practice becomes very ineffective. If you die and you have 0 mats, you should have gone for a refresh earlier, and that's totally fine. But if you die with over 500 mats, you've played a low tier game of Fortnite, and that shouldn't happen. Also, play every other game out of your comfort zone. So let's say you play 4 matches in a day. Start the day off by playing the first game how you normally would, on mid-ground or wherever you prefer, and play it out. And then in your second game, play super aggressively for either high ground or low ground, and practice something you haven't practiced before. This makes the practice as effective as possible, and you'll improve at a ridiculous pace. Moving on, another way to improve tremendously in the off-season is by playing solo arena. And this tip is especially good if you struggle with fighting like I do. The last 2 months, I've been trying my best to get in at least 14 hours of solo arena every single week, or 2 hours a day. My problem, however, is that I'm not consistent. One day I play for 5 hours in a row, and then I don't play for the next 2 days. And don't get me wrong here, it's much better to play 1 hour every day for a week compared to playing 10 hours one day and then taking a 6-day break. So I'm definitely gonna be more consistent in my solo arena grind moving forward. But playing solo arena brainlessly really isn't effective. So what do you want to do? I personally like to land at greasy every game, because if I go tilted, I just end up dying in early game fights 60% of the time. And my main issue in tournaments is when I get into a mid-game fight that I don't want to be in. So I like to go greasy, where I most of the time win off spawn and get around 3 to 5 kills. Then I loot up and farm up and head into tilted with at least 1,000 mats and good shields. This way I make the fight as realistic compared to a tournament scenario as possible. And if I end up losing the fight, I usually just think about how I died in the lobby when queuing into my next game, thinking about what I could have done differently. But every now and then I also hop into replays to check out how I fought and how my opponent fought me. But this is quite rarely, as thinking about the loss is usually enough. What kind of mentality you have when playing solo arena is detrimental. So in solo arena, if you want to play like me, and I'm not saying this is the most optimal way to play, but this is how I like to play. So what you want to do is you want to land somewhere casual, like greasy or any other POI, where you can get realistic off-spawn practice. And then farm up a little bit to a point where you're comfortable with your mats, and then you W key absolutely everyone you see. No exception. By W-keying everyone you see, you make sure your practice is as effective as it can be. And then when you W-key, you want to have 2 main thoughts in your mind. Firstly, how do I avoid taking any damage from this opponent? And secondly, how can I deal some serious damage back? Keep in mind that avoiding to take damage is 50% of the fight. And this mindset alone will make you a much better fighter. Another thing you want to keep in mind and practice is being counter-aggressive. Don't just run away and box away when you get hit for a lot of damage. You want to actively try dealing counter damage, because against a good player in a tournament scenario, he definitely won't allow you to heal. And that's why practicing being counter-aggressive in arena is so great. Lastly, in today's video, I of course have to include playing KovaaKs. And I honestly believe I've made one of the best shotgun routines for Fortnite out there. If you guys want to try out my routine in KovaaKs, all you need to do is go into KovaaKs, press escape, hit the online playlists tab, and type in or copy the code in the description and click search. Then the playlist will be added to your library and you'll be free to play it as much as you want. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I can't wait for season 2. I'll see you all in a couple of days, and until then, take care and have an amazing day.